Liberty Magazine is a new magazine which celebrates the Islamic faith and culture in modern life. It's about inspiration, it's about empowerment, it's educational, but it's not preaching, it's outreaching. So it's about understanding Islam. It's not through the sheikh or the scholars or the mosque or institutions. It's about Islam as a way of life.
What we're offering is something different, something fresh, something new.
The freedom to think, the freedom to have an opinion, the freedom to be informed, the freedom to express oneself, the freedom to actually challenge, to ask questions, to explore.
The reality is that we face a very serious situation. The enormous advance that ISIL has made has put at risk the whole state structure of the Middle East. But worse than that, people are nervous about Muslims and Islam, and we have to tackle that. We have to explain to people that actually this is not Islam. This is a cruel and evil group, and we need to make sure that we build bridges between real communities of real people.
To prevent more violent actions to happen in our community, to live in more harmonious, more peaceful community. Let us work together as individuals, as people, as communities to decrease tension, to decrease prejudice, to decrease violence in order to live in a better community.
It provides dialogue, it provides a forum, and it fosters communication so that many of us that may not be aware of issues regarding what it's like to be Middle Eastern or the cultural perspective. It's interesting that people have a platform to express their views and their opinion, and then perhaps it can build bridges, parts of the community that don't understand each other.
It's also about reflecting and highlighting and celebrating culture, art, music in the new rising Arabia. We will be reporting the stories of British Muslims who are inspirational, who can be role models for Muslims in the Middle East, who actually were empowered, who were embraced by the British values of democracy, of equality, of tolerance, and really they were inspirational even to the people here in Britain. And these successful Muslim stories will also be empowerment for the Muslims overseas and across border. At the same time, we will be reporting stories of modern, contemporary, moderate Muslim voices in the Middle East who express the new face of Arabia through art, through culture, through music, through drama. And I want actually to take my readers through Liberty Magazine into a journey through the real roots of Islam as a faith, the religion I believe in, the faith which inspired me to be moderate, to be tolerant, but yet to be contemporary, and to embrace the other, and to accept the other, and to be open to other opinion, even if I don't agree with them. This vision is what Liberty Magazine about. We started a Liberty blog in January 2014, and we started reporting stories from the Middle East, written by travelers from British travelers, Australian, and even some people who experience life and travel around Middle East. And also we had the British ambassador who wrote a piece about his experience in Syria. And with a huge readership, it's time now to move the blog, the online blog, into a published printed magazine. The blog with 145,000 viewers prove that there is a market for the magazine. There is an appetite and space for Liberty Magazine, and that's why it will be successful. It's not about alienating yourself in order to keep your religion and your faith, and it's not about actually giving up your faith. There is a third way, and there is a middle way where you can be Muslim and you can be celebrating life, celebrating modernity, celebrating British values, British identity. There is a middle, rich existence which is full of colors, which is full of art, culture, accepting the other even if we don't agree with his or her views. And this is what Liberty Magazine about. And by supporting what we stand for, we supporting this existence to be a reality.